Hey, it's Neil here. Hope you're well. It is pissing down outside. It looks like Noah should be building his ark pretty bloody quick. So I thought I'd have a cup of tea and sit down and shoot a video all about my Amazon predictions for 2018. Yum. So, here we go. Prediction number one. FBA in Australia. So this is a big one. Of course, as soon as FBA goes live, so currently what's happening is FBA is in what's called a beta phase, meaning some sellers have got access to FBA and they're trialing it out and testing different things, seeing how things work, ironing out the glitches and the bugs, things like that, ready for the official launch, the alpha launch, to go live. And what that will mean is, of course, as soon as it goes live, Prime will become available here in Australia. And then everything changes. Everything changes. Prime will decimate the e-commerce landscape for non-Prime related businesses here in Oz. But when the friggin' hell is that going to happen? I believe, based on what I've seen and based on the people I've spoken to at Amazon, we're going to be looking at the second quarter of this year. So second quarter 2018 for Amazon FBA to launch here in Australia. Prediction number one. Prediction number two. Amazon banking. Now this is, I think, arguably a no-brainer for Amazon to do. Currently, Amazon already is in the retail banking business, i.e. if you are a seller on Amazon and your business looks like it's going well and you're making sales, Amazon will come to you and say, hey, want to lend some money? Want to borrow some money from us for your stock? And they will loan you money for your Amazon business and then take it out of your Amazon earnings, and this is them entering retail banking for businesses. And I think that's going to continue, but on a more consumer-based level. So Amazon Prime in the USA has got 70 million people currently enrolled in Prime, which means that they've got all their credit cards, and it's only a matter of time, I believe, before they roll out their own banking related services. So bank accounts, credit cards, those kind of things. I think that's going to happen this year. And again, that will be huge for Amazon because they will clearly link it all into being a Prime member, so they'll offer great rates on credit cards, none of that kind of 21, 22, 23% interest rates that Visa and MasterCard charge. It will be something along the lines of 10 or 12%, making it a no-brainer to get the Amazon credit card. So that's prediction number two. Amazon enters the retail banking sector. And that's also tied in with prediction number three, which is going to be, I think, that Amazon will start accepting Bitcoin on the Amazon platform. Now, I am personally surprised this hasn't happened already. However, I think as more and more people jump on the Bitcoin bandwagon, and clearly there is a huge bubble happening. Oh, Neil said the word bubble and Bitcoin together. Cue haters underneath telling me how it's a fiat currency and doomed to failure. Regardless of all that sort of thing, Bitcoin's gaining momentum. More and more people have become aware of it. More and more people are using Bitcoin. It's obvious to me that Amazon will make the leap and will also start accepting Bitcoin payments. Now, the problem with that, of course, is nobody wants to get rid of their Bitcoins, which is why there's an artificial bubble, because everybody's saving onto their Bitcoins because they're thinking it's just going to go up forever. And of course, nothing goes up forever. As soon as everybody realizes that, everybody will start selling. Bada boom, bada bing, crash. Anyway, that's a whole different thing. So Amazon accepting Bitcoin, prediction number three. Prediction number four, also related to cash, is Amazon's value as a corporate entity. I think that based on what's happening currently, given that Amazon does not spin off AWS, which is a very, very profitable arm of the Amazon services, given that it does not spin off AWS, and given that they do indeed launch a retail banking sector, I predict that Amazon will be the first ever $1 trillion business. So with a $1 trillion valuation on the stock market, I predict they'll be the first company to hit that magical $1 trillion mark. Next one. I think that based around that as well, given Amazon's share price is going up, and it is going up, it is an obvious thing for Amazon to do to utilize the increased share value to buy additional businesses to bolt on to its existing business, much like they did with Whole Foods, where they purchased Whole Foods last year in what was one of the biggest acquisitions of 2017. I think that they are going to purchase another big business, and there are three, count them, 1, 2, 3, potential acquisition targets, and I'm not entirely sure which one they will go for, but I'm gonna give you them ranked in order of most likely to happen. So number 1, which is the third most likely to happen, I think that they will purchase CVS in the United States, CVS Pharmacy. Let me bring that one up for you. Oh, in my country, because I'm over here in Portugal. CVS. So CVS is a huge pharmaceutical distributor. They're a big chemist chain based in America, all over the place. They've got massive scale with shops, and for me it's a no-brainer that Amazon's going to enter into that pharmaceutical marketplace, because that's what already happening on Amazon with them selling those kind of products. And so it's only a matter of time before they realize they can do another Whole Foods and bring a business like that into their Amazon family and leverage their existing infrastructure and product ranges to sell through CVS. And it would also give them, importantly, all of the product ranges and in-house brands that CVS has created. It would give them instant access to them to sell on Amazon.com, and that's also, I think, an important factor in that. So given that their share price carries on going up, it's clear to me that there will be an acquisition, and the third most likely acquisition for me is CVS. In position number 2 is lovely Nordstrom. Oh, okay, cool. You do ship to Portugal. That's fantastic. Thanks so much. So again, Nordstrom would give them a instant footprint into a particular marketplace where they have been going great guns. So this is going to be things like clothing and household goods. So Amazon's already got its Amazon Basics ranges in those particular areas, and it's obvious to me that by acquiring Nordstrom, they'd get access to a distribution channel to sell their Amazon Basics through, plus all of the existing relationship that Nordstrom has with big brands, what Amazon is now trying like hell to get onto its platform. They'll get access to those that they can then leverage those existing contracts with Nordstrom, bring them onto Amazon.com, and that would be a very, very good bolt-on acquisition to get scale product lines that they can push out through their existing infrastructure. Third final one, which is going to be, I think, the most likely possible one, is going to be ship now. I'm going to report it for you. Thanks. Okay, I'm going to ship there. That's all good. Gimme. Target. Boom. Target is arguably the number 1 most likely acquisition for Amazon this year. Why? Well, because look at Target's low price branding in the marketplace for a retail brick and mortar sort of store. Look at Amazon's branding in the e-commerce marketplace, which is low price products. Bezos has consistently said your margin is our opportunity, and I think it makes an inordinate amount of sense for Amazon to acquire Target, to bring all of the Target branded goods immediately into the Amazon Basics brand, rebrand them as Amazon Basics, and then sell them through Amazon.com or wherever it may be, and also for the opposite to happen, for Amazon to push out its own range of Amazon Basic products through Target, because it's a match made in heaven. So I think that's the most likely acquisition that Amazon will make. It's also, I believe, the cheapest acquisition for Amazon. Nordstrom, very, very expensive acquisition for it. CVS, even more, multiple billions of dollars to acquire CVS. But Target, as a business, not doing that well. Depressed share price, and therefore a prime acquisition target for Amazon to buy with shares. And therefore they basically get the business for free. That's a whole new conversation though. But they basically get the business for free from the increase in value of the share price that they would then get as a result of this particular acquisition. All right, so next prediction is a move towards brands, a real move towards brands. So Amazon is now aggressively courting brands, and they've got market domination, and any brands now have come to realize that if they want to sell online, they really must sell on Amazon. And Amazon has been employing more and more people as BDMs and account managers to manage these brands on Amazon. And that, I believe, is only going to get more, which is why my entire focus for this year is the businesses that I'm involved with, building recognizable brands for them. I think that is going to be ludicrously important. The days of the single private label product, I think, are dead, and now the way to succeed on Amazon is to build a brand of a range of products, starting with your first one, of course, but making sure that it's branded properly so that you can then push that out and leverage it to other products too within your own brand line. That, I think, is going to become more and more important, and I think we will see really big name brands coming onto the Amazon platform and selling on Amazon. That's my penultimate prediction. And my final prediction is a little bit of a wayward one. This one is a move towards products being, instead of purchased from China and then shipped into, say, Australia, a real move towards people at the forefront of technology acquiring things like 3D printing capabilities and using 3D printers to print products on demand. I think there will be a real move towards that on Amazon as more and more people realize that buying products from China is fraught with problems, and also by 3D printing your products, you can have a much faster way to market at a fraction of the cost. This will allow you to compete with the crazy prices that Chinese sellers are able to sell at, because you'll be the manufacturer. I think that will only increase on Amazon this coming year, and you'll see more and more sellers 3D printing their own products and then shipping it out that way, using FBM, for instance, to do that. Okay, so that's my predictions. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Let me know if you think I've kind of way off the mark with anything, or if you've got your own prediction, put it in the comments below. I'd love to see it. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel and like this video, and I'll speak to you on the next one. Take care till then. Bye-bye.